not really looking for love, but once it's there, it's there. Ayoko na, next na.
Pero may mga crushes ka naman.
Crushes? You're hot-seating me! One of the famous people that followed me on TikTok is Gordon Ramsay! Growing. Second, adventurous. Lastly, creative. Recently in India, a lot of people who knew me, they were like, Niana, Niana, Niana. I didn't know that people knew me in India. And she hasn't met Billie Eilish yet, but guess what? I met Billie Eilish.
So yan, sa mga manliligaw dyan, mag-ingat-ingat pa rin kayo.
Manliligaw dyan, manliligaw na kayo.
Pag manliligaw kayo, ayusin nyo lang. Yan.
What is up, party people? Welcome to the same interview, year 4. Can't believe it, year 4. My name is Niana Guerrero. And date today is February 19. February 19. It's February 19, 2025. And I am 16 years old. 17 years old now. I'm 18. 19 years old. 13.9 million followers on Instagram. I have 14.3 million. 14.9 million. 15.4 million followers. 14.4 million. 15.1 million. 15.6 million. 15.8 million subscribers. 29.9 million. 37.9 million. 42.4 million. 44.4 million followers. And I just hit 45 million on TikTok. The most viewed video on YouTube is when Despacito comes on. Okay, so in YouTube, the most viewed one is still the same. My most viewed video on TikTok this past year is when me and Natalia did the Mamushi dance challenge. So my most viewed video so far from the past year until today is this video when I turned 19 and I did like the birthday cake thingy. Kasi yung candles ko, nakasabi 19. So, yung kanta kasi sabi, nag-explain! Panoorin nyo na lang! Our dream house is coming to life. My Tokyo moments captured with the fam because that was like our first out-of-the-country vacation with like the whole fam. My 18th birthday! My unforgettable 18th birthday celebration. Yes. One of my favorites is turning my brother's room into a giant ball pit. I feel like that was a really fun experience. The second one is when I chained myself to my friends for a day. That was really fun. That was my first like real vlog with my best friends. And we had the best day ever, obviously. Lastly is when I flew to India for Red Bull Dancer Style. That was super, super, super fun. One of the best days ever. The best prank or challenge that I've done, fake snake prank on family. I feel like that was really, really fun to do. Kasi minsan na lang kami mag-prank na very low-key and I would say parang hindi siya masyado extreme pero nakakatawa siya. The most viral dance trend that I did in 2024 when I did the Goodies dance trend. So I did it with my best friend BJ and AC. I had this idea for like a few weeks and then when we hung out, I was like, we have to do it. And also ginawa ng Enhypen. One of the members from Enhypen, his name is Nikki. Yes, one of my bias. And then we also have Beanie Mika. And we also have Beanie Sheena. And also the idol Vong Navarro. It's really nice to see. We have here Troye Sivan, Sabrina Carpenter, the sweetest, sweetest girl ever, Tate McRae, and we also have Meghan Trainor, the one and only Jungkook from BTS. One of the famous people that followed me on TikTok is Gordon Ramsay! My bro. So, Gordon Ramsay, actually, yung collab na yun nangyari lang nitong January. We just found out that he was coming and so we reached out and see if he was down to collab and lucky enough, he said yes. His team said yes. So, on the very day, we did a little collab. He was super booked and busy that day so we had like a couple of minutes to collab and all of that but the whole time he was so down. He was so down to do everything that we wanted to do. We cooked for him and we even danced with him. So, yeah, it was really nice. And also, he's a really cool guy. He's not, hindi siya nagagalit palagi. At least sa amin. Most liked post on Instagram with my very cool friends Michael Lee, John Victor, Kat Rodriguez, and Rafi Rodriguez. But if we're talking about a photo, a month ago, yung pinaka-liked ko is cover shoot for Scout magazine. My most liked post on Instagram, in terms of reels, It's this one, same as my most viewed on Instagram. The photos, if it's not a reel, this has 952k likes. Right now, I'd say I'm still pretty chill. You know, I'm just doing the things I need to do, get them done right away. Catching up with school. I still don't like math. Right now though, pinaka-favorite ko is English. To be honest, still pretty chill, you know, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm chill, also doing the things that need to be done. But I feel like these past few months, I've been like trying to catch up again because so many things are happening in life. I get super busy. There's traveling here, traveling there, and you know, busy stuff. And but right now I'm just catching up, especially now since it's the New Year's. I'm really like just trying my best to catch up, but I'll get there. I'm not really like rushing or anything.
I've said this many times.
Why is she so
I just
shy?
like to continue what I'm doing right now. Just put smiles on people's faces and try them to make a difference. Just go with the flow.
What she said, it's pretty much still the same. I still don't know what to do. A lot of people have been asking me that question. I really don't know yet. Honestly, I feel like I'm already doing what I like to do. If that was me 2 years ago, I feel like I'm doing it. I feel like right now I really know what I want right now. But if we're talking about what I want to do in the future, I don't know. Ganto pa rin siguro ako. Who knows? I really don't know. Who knows the future, right? Beautiful. I like what she said. Replying to the 18-year-old Niana, what she said is pretty much the same for me right now. Like, I'm still going with the flow. I feel like this is still what I really want to do and I'm really passionate about. But if you're asking me about the future, who knows the future? No, I don't know, but for sure I want to grow more as an artist and exploring different things. But I'm pretty sure that I'm still gonna be in the same path, you know, with what I'm doing right now. Parang i-continue ko lang talaga siya. Eh, dito ako masaya eh. Nice. Again! Creative. And then lastly, swaggy. Because lately I've been, it's true, feeling swaggy. What 18-year-old Niana said she's feeling swaggy. It's true. Like, until now, I'm still swaggy, you know? Look at the getup right now. It's very swaggy. But anyway, describe myself in 3 words. I think growing. Because I feel like I'm learning more about myself every day. Second, adventurous. Baka hindi lang masyado halata kasi di ako lumalabas palagi. But trust me, if I'm out, I am out and about. Lastly, creative. I feel like right now I'm a bit more used to it than usual. Naninibago, especially after the pandemic. Like, I still amazed and shocked how people would recognize me outside. Nashock pa rin ako, especially pag nasa ibang bansa. Like when I was in Japan, some people would know me. They wouldn't know my name, but they know who I was, so they would still take a picture. Recently in India, a lot of people who knew me, they were like, Niana, Niana, Niana. I didn't know that people knew me in India. I'm like writing on my journal more right now. I've been dancing more than last year, I feel like. Because especially after I went to that Red Bull event, pag uwi ko from the airplane, freestyle agad ako. And hanggang ngayon, dito sa kwarto, nag-freestyle talaga ako. That's not a lie. If I'm not out or working or anything on a normal day, I would probably, to be honest, I would just chill. Like, cause I feel like nung last year, especially when I turned 18, medyo madami talaga nangyari, like in terms of attending events and everything. So I would get a little bit tired, more tired than usual in a week. So if I have free time, I use that time to rest and lay down, you know, rot in my bed, scroll on TikTok and everything. But if I'm not resting, if I don't feel like resting, I would dance. Yes, that will never go away. I feel like dance is one thing that I will always do on my free time. And what else? I would create content, fun little content, and I would sometimes sing with my sister. Yes, we have like a karaoke speaker thingy, so we would sing sometimes. Spend time with my family, and nagla-live din ako sa social media. Like randomly, I would just be like, oh, I want to say hi to people and interact with people. So I would go live on Instagram and TikTok and just do random stuff. But flow. Stop! Flow, stop! Oh, I'm a dancer. Because once again, I love, you know, being swag, and I'm just going with the flow with whatever I like, discovering new styles. But then with the stop, I'm trying new things I haven't done before. Wow! Dude. So I feel like now my favorite move is, like, the trending siya recently. It's like this wall dance trend. It's like, parang walling, di ko alam, walling na maanga. So this is supposed to be a wall. And then, yung phone ko medyo mababa yung angle. So, nagmumukha akong matangkad. Tapos, gumaganan ako. Eh! Maanga siya! Gumaganan ako. Boom! Boom! From the Philippines, I went to the airport. I was alone in the airport. Went through immigration, went to the plane. I was seated alone. I was seated alone in the airplane for the first time and felt really, really lonely. And then I went to Dubai. Until, sa taxi, ako din mag-isa. I felt so brave, man. I felt like I could do anything in the world. I felt invincible. I felt the best version of myself. I feel like the last time I felt the bravest was, I don't know, every time I travel na lang. Like, after nitong interview na to, parang ilang beses pa ako nag-travel. Like, especially I went to LA alone! Takot kasi ako sa, sa airport ng America. Like, I don't know, I just find everyone intimidating. Especially the immigration. So, to me, I felt really brave once nung linampasan ko na yung immigration, sabi ko, ang galing ko! Sobrang galing ko. And I also went to Japan with my friends, so I felt really brave and independent. That's when I feel the bravest, when I'm doing stuff by myself. One of the last times I felt brave was also when I did Vogue talks. And I did it pa with Heart Evangelista. And on Zoom, we had Miss Raisa and Bretman Rock. But like, katabi ko talaga si Heart Evangelista, which is like the pros of all talks and fashion events. So I was completely nervous. So me overcoming that was such an amazing achievement. I would like to travel more. To be specific, I'm really looking forward to going to around Europe. You know, I want to see the Eiffel Tower. I want to go to Paris, to Milan, everywhere. I would like to go see more of my favorite artists live. To add to that, I also want to get myself a car. So that's also part of my bucket list. Hopefully soon I will. So far, those are my top 3. She said one of her bucket lists, previous Niana said, I'm assuming to meet Billie Eilish or to see her in a concert, and I did see her in a concert. And she hasn't met Billie Eilish yet, but guess what? I met Billie Eilish. I met Billie Eilish last May in 2024, yes. And grabe yun. Grabe talaga yun. Like, okay. Na-flashback yung memories. So, I wasn't really on planning. I did not know that I was gonna meet her. Like, she just announced that she was gonna have like a listening party for her album the day before it gets released. So, yung listening party na yun, parang she'll play it for the people in the arena. Like, kahit di pa siya nalabas. So, I wanted to go there and just, you know, watch, because it's fire. I flew there knowing that I was gonna see her from afar. And then bigla nag-message yung label ni Billie. And then sabi nila, I heard you're coming to the show. Let's try and find some time for you to say hi to Billie. And I'm like, what? This was like 2-3 hours before the show. Mind you, I was like getting ready. Like, we were in our Airbnb and we were like, oh my gosh, we're gonna see Billie. Pero yun pala, baka ma-meet ko. Pero nung minessage ako nung label ni Billie, I wasn't expecting pa rin. Kasi sabi niya, we'll try and find some time. So I wasn't really like convinced at all. So I was like, okay. So baka lang, pero okay lang na, hindi. Kasi malalungkot ako. After the show, bigla akong hinanap ng label ni Billie. And then nung nahanap na ako, kala ko, backstage, hi lang, hi, hello, the usual. Bye. Ganon. And I got shocked. They gave me wristbands to the after party. Girl! To the after party. I'm telling you, the after party. Nagulat ako. So they gave us access. We went in. First guy I saw was Justin Bieber, Hailey Bieber, Benny Blanco, which is ironic, and Quinlan Blackwell. Basta ang daming kong kilala doon, na-shock ako. Like, kami ni Ate Nina na culture shock, sabi namin. Tapos sabi ni Ate Nina, oh my gosh, it's Hailey Bieber. Sabi niya, can you calm down? We have to act cool because, you know, it might be the first and last, so we have to keep our cool. And then, ayun, nakita ko na si Billie Eilish. She was having fun with her friends. I was there in the party for like 2 or 3 hours, and for the first 2 hours, I wasn't bothering to go near her at all because she was having fun, you know. It was after her listening party. I wanted her to go and be normal. Watching her be normal is crazy. Ang haba na explanation. Basta I got so like overwhelmed and everything until after the dancing, we were dancing in the same place! Ngayon ko lang na-realize. Ngayon ko lang napaprocess ulit. We were breathing the same air! Literally in the same room! You guys don't get it. After a few minutes, parang pa-end na yung party, they were doing a photo booth, and dun ako lakas ng loob na puntahan siya. Kasi mag-end na yung party, alis na siya. Sabi ko, ano ba yan? Kailangan ko na puntahan to kasi alis na ako. Sabi ng label, oh, this is Niana. She flew all the way from the Philippines to watch your show. Ganun. And she was like, you flew all the way out here? And I was like, yeah!
All the way out here?
Yeah! Can you hold my drink, please? Oh my god! Oh my gosh, Should I do it with a flash? Okay, we'll do it with a flash. One more. Tapos, ayun, we took a photo. I posted it right away. Everyone was freaking out because nobody knew I was gonna meet her. So posting that, all my friends were screaming at me, texting me, saying congratulations, deserve, it's my year daw, ganun. So it was a pretty crazy ride. And on top of that, the next day, akala ko over na, na-meet ko na siya. Thank you. Tapos biglang rin-post niya yung video ko. Rin-post niya yung video ko sa TikTok, sa Instagram, linike niya. Dami nangyari. Ang saya ko talaga nung May eh. And speaking of traveling, I feel like yung nadagdag sa bucket list ko is to go around the world and attend Fashion Week. Like, I feel like that's one of my top 3 goals this year is to attend more fashion shows, especially in different countries. Definitely collab with more people. Looking forward to collabing with Jungkook sometime or Tyla. And what else? And learning more new things like the guitar. Like, I know how to play the guitar, but improve more on the things I already know. So for my 19th birthday, I decided na gusto ko like a fun, chill party. Like, compared to the ones before, especially my 18th birthday was like, you know, full of programs, you know, may ganap, may performance. So I just threw a party. It was a lit party. It was in like an underground space that hasn't opened before, so it was a really cool experience. I'd say now that I'm 19 years old, I will just like focus more on growing as an artist and as a person as well. Mas madami ka pa palang matututunan if you experience more things and talk to more people and go out there in the world more. Hopefully to figure things out better and handle situations better. Love life? I don't know. Good question. I haven't been thinking about that, but I feel like I've been doing so much work recently. I've never really thought of that yet. Like, seriously, like never ever, like ever. I'm chilling though. I'm chilling. I'm not really looking for love, but once it's there, it's there. Ayoko na, next na.
Pero may mga crushes ka naman ba?
Crushes?
Oh.
You're hot seating me. Crushes, wala. A lot of things actually. A lot of creative stuff and then, you know, just life. But I feel like one of them is about how friendships evolve. Like, it's either you grow together until forever or, you know, sometimes you're just really close to somebody and then one day it just drifts apart. Like, not because anything bad happened or like may ginawa akong ganyan, may ginawa siyang ganyan. It's just how life goes and it's a weird feeling, but how it is, you know. And right now I feel like I'm just learning to appreciate the people who are still around me and still present in my life and who has been very supportive. So always fun, you know. I'm with my family mostly every day, especially when no one has work. We're literally all in the house chilling, and it doesn't matter if we're doing anything together. It doesn't matter if we're like, you know, playing board games, like, you know, and stuff like that. As long as like we're just here in the house, like the presence of each and every one. I feel like stronger than ever. Because now that I'm a bit older, parang mas nakikilala nila ako ng todo pa. I really can't believe na there's still more to what you know about yourself, no? I feel like that's what I'd also discovered this year is like there's so much more about yourself and other people that you don't know and you will discover in the future. So that's why I feel like we're more close now, is because they know more about me, I know more about me. We hang out every day. We see each other every day. Sometimes we would fight and obviously like solve it. I feel like that's also what makes us grow as a family. So yeah, we're solid. I think to collaborate with all my idols, you know, like I still can't believe it. Oh my gosh, like I collabed with Troye Sivan, Doechii, Sabrina Carpenter, Tate McRae, and all these K-pop celebrities like Treasure and NCT. I used to like listen to the songs of these people and watch them. Getting to collaborate with them is like it's such an honor. Winning the Dance Creator of the Year award from TikTok. Okay, so achievements these past few years. Ayun nga, na-meet ko si Billie Eilish finally. I was part of Preview's Best Dressed list. And your girl was also a cover girl. Like, I was a cover girl for Mega and L'Officiel for the same month. It's insane because plus Louis Vuitton, I also wore all Louis Vuitton for the Mega cover and For the official one, I was wearing a full face makeup from BYS, so it was amazing, amazing, amazing experience. I was also cover girl for January for Cosmopolitan Philippines. So being the cover girl 3 times is such an amazing experience, and I will never forget that. It's one of my big achievements ever. And I also am an ambassador for BYS Cosmetics Philippines. So that's also amazing. I also got to work with Louis Vuitton this year, no first week of January, right after New Year's. They flew me to Singapore to attend the Louis Vuitton X Murakami pop-up collab, and it was amazing. Very different experience from my usual events because first time ko mag-attend ng event na very, like every day sobrang slay. I also consider all my collaborations as achievements. Like I collabed with Tate McRae again for the 2nd time when she came here. I also collabed with Katsai, like they're so iconic. Gordon Ramsay just this year, which is also very iconic. A lot of people found that random but iconic. So it's cool. And I also got to collab with Ninong Rai. I feel like that was just very, very fun, especially nagluto siya for us. And we even danced and everything, so. And I got to be part of Magpasikat. If you don't know what that is, it's like part of Showtime where it's like their anniversary special. With pressure, I feel like it's always gonna be there. It shows up when you don't see it coming, to be honest. Like when there are many things happening, you just can't help it but feel overwhelmed and pressured. I feel that a lot sometimes, but I try not to get it too much in my head because I know when I'm feeling like that, ko ano-ano na lang maiisip ko. So I feel like I would try my best to not think about it and push myself to do other things and pause. I always say that in interviews, like, what do you do when you feel pressured? I really pause. I feel like it's so simple when you say it, but it's not easy kasi nga andun yung thought ng pressure. So I feel like to really just help yourself to pause and rest when you can, because you have the power to rest. And whenever you are okay again and you feel like you are perfectly fine and don't feel the pressure anymore, then you could come back and better than ever. She said to drive. I don't need to drive to BGC, just to drive in general, like alone. Because I usually drive, it's either my sisters or like my parents, just to guide me on my driving. But like I've never really experienced how I'm like to drive alone. That's just one thing I want to try. I want to try to do sleepover. That's just one thing I haven't done ever in my life. I asked some of my friends. Most of my friends have experienced sleepovers. Shout out to my parents. Hindi naman sinasabing this year. So, yung mga sinabi niya, hindi ko pa natatry. Yung mag-drive to BGC alone, di pa. Sleepover, I'd say na-try ko na. Like, the way I was thinking, but like, I already traveled with my friends to Japan last year. So, of course, we were in the same house. So, medyo sleepover na rin yun. So, I let it slide. Pero yung drive, hindi pa. So, hopefully this year, I will try to drive by myself and hopefully buy a new car. I want to skydive or hike. That's something part of my bucket list as well that I am looking forward to trying because I'm curious on how it feels. It's scary, but I'm curious, so I want to try it. Yeah, to my 19-year-old self, I just want to say, go you. I hope you did well on your 18th year. I hope you learned a lot from everything that you experienced. You did it. Advice ko sa'yo is wag ka maging OA. Sa mga lahat ng bagay. Advice for my 20-year-old self. I just want to say, I hope you're doing fine. I wanted you to know that you don't have to rush things. You don't have to figure things out right away. Pressured by knowing what to do all the time. Take your time. Here, I actually wrote a note when I turned 19. I don't know why, but I just thought of writing a note for myself when I'm 20. Agad. I said, like what I said kanina, don't rush the process. You don't have to have everything figured out right away. Take your time, like I said. Make mistakes and allow yourself to grow at your own pace. And prioritize your happiness. Trust your gut and don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone. And most importantly, live for yourself and not for what others expect of you. Amazing, Annette! I'm so good at, like, I can write. I cannot explain myself on the spot, but I can think. But yeah, that is my message for my 20-year-old self. 20 is crazy. Alright, and that is the end. And as you guys know, every end of the interview, si mom and dad biglang lalabas mag-message. Pero this year, para maiba, siblings ko naman. Siblings. So, So, si Ate Nina at si Natalia, they're not here kasi Natalia sleeping and Ate Nina's working. So, silang dalawa na lang.
Ano lang, ganun pa rin. Maging responsible ka since 19 ka na. Alamin mo yung mga gusto mong gawin, ganyan. Since tumatanda ka na. Maging responsible, maging discipline. Alam mo na yun. Alam mo na ibig ko sabihin. Kapag may mga problems, huwag ka agad susuko. Never give up. Hashtag. Actually, guys, natatakot daw siya kasi parang ayaw niya na tumanda. Dati daw gusto niya tumanda. Sobrang aga pa para niya sabihin na ayoko pa tumanda. 19 ka pa lang. Kaya i-ready mo na yung sarili mo kasi mas madaming challenges, madaming problems habang tumatanda. Pag may problem ka, huwag mo sarilihin. Nandito si ate kasi mahirap yung wala kang nasasabihan kapag mag-isa ka lang. I mean, pag mag-isa lang binabattle yung problems. Hindi ako magaling ang mag-advise, pero hindi ako magaling mag-advise, pero nandito lang ako palagi for you. I will always make time. Okay? So, yun lang. Payo ko, be responsible, maging discipline ka. Kapag may gusto kang gawin, huwag ka tama din, gawin mo. Sabihin mo, ay, kailangan ko to gawin. Go, go, go. Yun lang.
Stay humble. So, stay as who you are.
Stay there. Ganon.
Stay there. Diyan ka lang sa upuan. O basta, ayun, nasa legal age ka na. So ako, na-experience ko lahat yan, syempre. So, ako, ang advice ko sa'yo, habang tumatagal, ano ka lang, chill ka lang. Ayun, it's okay to like connect with lots of people, pero, choose your friends. Yeah. You'd know naman kung sino yung mga mapagkakatiwalaan mo, kung sino yung, kunwari, may influence na medyo tabingi. So, ayun, try to like, no.
Friends, pero may boundaries.
Yes. So, ingat ka lang kasi ito yung mga panahon na talagang marami kang makikilalang mga tao. Meron ka rin mga makikilalang mga bago mo magiging kaibigan na yun pala yung mga talagang nandyan sa buhay mo. Ayan. So, ayan, sa mga manliligaw dyan, mag-ingat-ingat pa rin kayo.
Manliligaw dyan, manligaw na kayo.
Pag manliligaw kayo, ayusin nyo lang. Yan. Ayun. Happy 19. Let's get it. Cheers to 19 years old. Chilled mood ka lang muna.
Adulthood.
Okay na?
Okay na.
Alright, thanks guys. See you next year.
Ay! Kiss. Yeah.
Ganun na lang.
Ow! Sibling love! Ow!